So news has kind of broken out to the point where could you actually be happy? Could a change actually come? It looks like the Eagles have already hired a team evaluator in John Dorsey. Now, John Dorsey was he recently worked with the Las Vegas Raiders as a consultant. He was the GM for the Browns. He was the GM for the Kansas City Chiefs. I think he was there where they actually drafted Patrick Mahomes as well. Okay. Now, John Dorsey has been up and down with draft picks. He's hit, but the guy has taken chances. Okay. This is a guy that traded for Olivier Vernon, Odell Beckham Jr. Okay. Has had some down draft picks as well, but the guy takes chances. The guy will trade. The guy will just make the team better. Okay. I think when he left KC, he made the team better. When he left the Browns, he made the team better. Now, the smoke came out of the woodwork when Jeffrey Lurie pretty much said, I never contemplated on firing Howie Roseman. And you know what? This move right here could bring John Dorsey to a GM job or put Howie Roseman to the closet, worry about the cap space, do what the evaluators tell him to do to make the money work. And John Dorsey could take control of this team as the evaluator. Now, from Mike Garofalo, he said the Eagles quietly brought former Chiefs Browns GM John Dorsey aboard the consultant the past few months. Dorsey could be in the mix for some GM jobs this cycle. If not possible, he sticks in Philly. Okay, that's where it's really important. Okay, that's where the meat and potatoes of this is right here, because I think Howie Roseman actually could be gone. I think if they hired this guy already to be a consultant, I have a feeling, and this is, I think Andrew Berry, before when Andrew Berry was here, he was a consultant for Howie Roseman, just like Joe Douglas. But I think Joe Douglas had I think as enough as even say with the draft picks and trades and whatnot with Howie Roseman. But if this is the case, guys, we could have a new GM in the spot, and the Eagles will have a top 20 pick this year. I think that's what's really important about this. Now, to put it up another notch Matt Lombardo put out a tweet as well. Executives and sources around the NFL tell me former Chiefs and Browns, and this is from December 2nd, guys. This is from December 2nd, and apparently, John Dorsey was here. General Manager John Dorsey will likely be among sought GMs in the league. Okay, it's highly likely he will be bringing Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy with him as head coach. Okay, as head coach. Now, GMs like to bring offensive coordinators with them. Okay, so if that's the case, you could have a young, innovative OC/head coach in Eric Bieniemy, and there's a lot of speculation that he is going to be leaving the Kansas City Chiefs this year, okay? And if Dorsey calls up Bieniemy and says, hey, I want you to come with me wherever I go because they work really well together, then there is a very huge chance that Bieniemy could come to replace Doug Peterson and call the plays all on his own, and then have John Dorsey as the GM to the Philadelphia Eagles, and this could be a marriage made in heaven. Okay, this could be a marriage made in heaven. Can't complain about it at all. Very excited about this. This puts a smile on my face. This says changes are coming. Now, I don't know how much of this is going to be realistic, but, Jeffrey Lurie's not going to come out and say, Howie Roseman was going to get fired. Of course he's going to say, I was never thinking about Howie Roseman being fired. But obviously, Jeffrey Lurie has been thinking about these draft picks. He's been thinking about these players that have been playing for us that haven't been doing anything. We haven't been getting rid of these old veterans that haven't been producing. And the cap space is a total mess. Now, John Dorsey actually cleared out over $60 to $70 million for the Browns when he came in as their GM. He is a very good cap cleaner, okay? He's known for his great cap cleaning ability. And you know what? The guy takes chances. The guy's not just going to trade a 4th-round pick to a 7th-round pick. This guy will go after big free agents. This guy will go after other things, other players to make the team better. Okay, this guy will go into the draft and take the best guy available. So, obviously, there is some hope here. So, I'm hoping to God that we have a change, not just the head coach. And I've already been done with Doug, regardless of how it's been. It's a bad season. It's been a lost season, a bad season. I don't care if he's playing better with Hurts than he was with Wentz. It doesn't matter at this point, because as soon as if Bellamy comes here with John Dorsey, changes are going to be made. And if Bellamy and John Dorsey say, we don't really agree with Carson Wentz being the quarterback of this team, guarantee you they'll move him. If they don't agree with Jalen Hurts being the quarterback of this team, guarantee they'll move him as well. You never know at this point. I'm just speaking just being, speaking opinions, okay? So there's a lot going on here. Very happy about it. So what do you guys think about John Dorsey and bringing Eric Bellamy with him? And this guy's, like I said, this is from December 2nd, okay? This is very recent. So obviously John Dorsey just wanted to be a consultant somewhere until the year was over for him to go out and go get a GM job, okay? Obviously, there's other GMs we could talk about as well, but if this is John Dorsey we're talking about here, and I'm not saying he's the best GM of all time, but he has made some really good moves for teams like KC, okay? Like KC. Of course, I would love Mike Mayock here or something like that. If they can get him over here, he would be like a cheat code for us for the draft. But not only if you get all this together, coaching-wise, right? If you make all these moves, you're going to have a top 20 pick. You're going to get draft compensation for Zach Ertz. And if they decide to trade Alshon Jeffrey or try to get rid of him somehow and get a late-round pick and then kind of get rid of Carson Wentz at the same time, you could have a lot of draft compensation on top of that top 20 pick coming this year. So it's exciting to see what this team is going to turn into. And I have a feeling a lot of changes are going to be made, and I think Doug is going to be gone. Something is going to happen. Now, is it promised that Howie will be gone? No, but they can always. There was rumors from Jeff McLean earlier this month that, hearing from the background and what's been going on, Howie Roseman could lose his player personnel, power, talent evaluator role is gone, and that's it. So we'll see. Is Howie here, but in the closet? Or is he going to be gone and some new blood is going to come in here to take care of that? Could happen. So let me know in the comment section below. I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly, fly. See you guys later. Peace out, guys. Peace.